Hello and welcome back. In the previous video, we specified the problem, the machine learning type, the method that we'll be using, and we have the data in a tidy, organized way. So what are the steps that we will follow to solve this problem? Let's check out the building blocks for a machine learning system for supervised learning and a classification problem. Step 1. We need input data to build the model. However, we cannot use all data to build the model, because if we do so, we will not have any data to evaluate the model we just built. Meaning, we need in remaining data, we need some data to check how good is the model. So to solve this issue, we will use X percentage of the data for building the model. And we will call this the training data. And we will put aside the remaining percent of the data set. We take the training data, which is the examples and the corresponding class for each example, and the machine learning algorithm, and we build the predictive model. Step 2. We are going to use the remaining data that we didn't use to build the model. We will call this the testing data and give it to the predictive model that we just built, but without the class labels. And the model will predict the class label for us. Remember, we do know the correct class labels for all the data, so we can compare the predictions of the model with the actual class label for the testing data. And that will tell us how good the model is. There are many other statistical measurements to evaluate the performance of a model, but for now we will keep it simple and we will only look at the accuracy measure only. Here is a simple diagram so you can visualize the process. I hope the steps are clear. Now that we know the problem and the machine learning method to be used, and the dataset is ready, and we know how we're going to use it, the only thing we need is to decide which programming language we will be using for implementation. I will be using Python. There are so many other languages you can use. However, some definitely will make your life much easier than others. I recommend Python or R, since there is a lot of work in machine learning done using these languages, and many machine learning libraries, which we will talk about later, that you can use. That means you have a lot of resources that are available for you, plus the communities who use these languages are very active, and you can get help quicker and learn more when you are part of such active communities. Let's go ahead and do some implementations in the next video.